know when to go, but I need to leave. You know what day.
All right.
My birthday's on the 26th.
Let me know when something.
Thanksgiving's on the 23rd.
And we're live on Facebook. Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. Comment and share real quick. How's everybody doing today? Good. Well, we're going to start the morning, like we start every morning, with 60 seconds of gratitude. Because a wise man once told me, you can't be positive and negative at the same time.
Who said that?
Wise man by the name of Joshua Harrell. We're going to start with Josh. What are you thankful for today, Josh?
Well, I'm thankful we have a closing today.
That's something.
Thankful my mom's allowed me to use her crock pot for the chili cook-off tomorrow. I'm
That's
thankful we had a good day yesterday at Tommy's house.
got a lot to be thankful for.
Lots.
Mr. Wheeler?
I'm thankful for you and Allie drawing blood, getting some closings in.
That's right.
All right.
Allie, what are you thankful for?
I'm thankful my sister's procedure went well yesterday.
That's good. We're glad to hear that. Edward?
I had a good therapy session yesterday. Physical therapy.
That's good. I'm glad.
Shoulder's getting better.
Good. I'm ready for you to be healthy, Edward.
Moving box.
Yep. Well, today's show topic is sometimes they're easy, sometimes they're not. And that is in regards to... Good morning, Sam. I was glad to see you yesterday. I hope you had a good time.
Yeah.
But that is in regards to some of the deals that we work. Sometimes they're really easy. They're smooth. It's like nothing. You didn't have to put a whole lot of work in. And sometimes, man, they are difficult. I'm going to talk about one. The one that we're closing today, it is my first deal I did on my own. So that's what I'm thankful for today. I'm very excited about that. Couldn't have done it without Josh Harrell, his knowledge and help throughout the way.
All right.
But yeah, this one it was a relatively pretty easy one. I had called our client, I guess cold call we'll call it, one day, and about 2 weeks later we went and looked at a couple houses, and we put a contract in, or we put an offer in on one house, didn't get it accepted. Not too bad, not too. We knew that it was probably going to be tough to get this one accepted because it was a really hot deal, or a hot property. But about a week later, we found another house. We went and looked at it, got it under contract, and everything's been pretty smooth. It worked out for both sides. There have been a couple hiccups throughout the way, but nothing too hard, nothing that we couldn't overcome. And so this one was a pretty easy deal. Very thankful for it. Shannon helped us out. He's done a great job on that one too, and he's helped me throughout the way on some of those hiccups that maybe I wouldn't have known about. So I'm very thankful for Shannon Wheeler. And then another deal we're going to talk about is one that we have under contract right now that it was a little difficult. It was difficult. Josh has actually been, showing this client houses for what, 2.5 years?
Yeah, 2.5 years.
2.5 years he was showing this client houses. I think y'all submitted a couple offers on houses. They didn't get. They submitted 5 offers. How many houses do you think you showed?
Like 60.
60 houses. Showed
Right.
showed around 60 houses to this lady, and
Might be a
so,
little exaggerated, but I think so.
didn't the offers they submitted didn't work out. I think it was in the hot period when stuff was going over asking price. You were going to have to bring money to the table for over appraisal, and just couldn't get something done for those, year and a half.
Yes.
And then, excuse me, about 6 months ago, she gave you a call back and was like, hey, I saw this house that I like. I want to go see it.
Yes.
And so me and Josh went and showed her some houses. We probably showed her 5 to 10 houses in the last 6 months. None of them, couldn't find one that was, perfect for her. And finally, about 2 or 3 weeks ago, we go to a house in Shelbyville, and she likes it. She likes it a lot. and she says, hey, I want to write up an offer on this house. And, there's some stuff wrong with the house where she wanted, maybe some new floors, some cosmetic stuff in the house. And we ended up kind of going back and forth with the seller and ended up, getting a fair deal for our client and a fair deal for the seller. Sorry, I can't talk. So there's a little back and forth there, and it was a little difficult. And there's some more hiccups along the way. We go to get the inspection, and some stuff comes back that we see, and we're like, I don't know. She wasn't too certain about, following through with the deal. But Josh, kept her positive, showed her some things that, could work out this deal. And do you feel like, that emotion, you helped her overcome some emotions in that? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ain't shit sweet around here.
Ain't shit sweet. But yeah, she was very uncertain when that time came back, and it was a deal where, man, we didn't know if it was gonna come to fruition. And we got some stuff handled on the inspection, and finally we got it to pass the inspection phase, and we're going forward in the deal. And that's just an example of a deal that was harder. 2.5 years that Josh was showing this person a house, and finally got something where she was confident in the house she's getting, and we got that deal under wraps. So, and I think this really translates to every situation in life, because there's going to be some things in life that are going to be real easy, and you're going to think, man, I didn't put any effort to that, and that was an amazing outcome. And sometimes there's going to be stuff that you got to work a little bit harder for, and just keep grinding when things get tough, and find solutions to your problems.
So how do you figure out how to grow when things go right?
When things
like on a football team,
yeah,
wins cover up a whole lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You miss blocks, you miss tackles, all this stuff, but you win. You don't pay attention to it until a good team comes along and exposes you.
Yeah, I think that whenever you're getting those easy wins, I think you got to keep that mindset of grinding. Even though it was easy, you got to realize that somebody's going to come around that's a little bit better than you, or someone's going to come around that's going to work a little bit harder than you. And that's like Shannon said with football. Like, hey, you can play a bunch of cupcake teams the first 5 weeks of a season and be 5-0, win those games by a lot, but Georgia's going to come around and they're going to show you you can't block like you're supposed to. You don't have run defense. And I think it's just something that even when you have those easy wins, you got to keep grinding. You got to keep your nose in the dirt and stay focused.
So we got Football Friday coming up, right?
I was going to mention that.
So I'm going to ask a couple of quick questions. If your career, your real estate practice was like a football team, how would you describe it?
Jordan.
Really? Back-to-back national champions?
Yeah.
Okay. What about you? And what I'm talking about is what kind of team are you?
Oh, we're that team.
So
We're that
because
team nobody wants to play because they play tough against everybody they play.
okay, so scrappy, tough.
May get beat sometimes. May get shoved in the dirt, but nobody wants to play 'em.
Yeah.
Physical, tough.
Yeah.
They talk shit.
I would say that's
Okay.
more the Pittsburgh Steelers. They got that defense. I mean, hey, some parts of their game might not be flawless, but hey, they're going to go out there and compete with everybody that they. Please do not shoot me in the face. They are going to go out there and compete, and I think that's the way that everybody in this office is we're going to go out there and compete. And we may not know everything. We're young. We may not know all the ins and outs of what go through some stuff, but hell, we're going to compete with the best of them.
That's right.
So, Van Grafton, take us out. Hey, Football Friday tomorrow. Don't forget to get on.